Y'all know what time it is. Genesis chapter 34. Let's go. Now, Dinah, daughter of Leah, whom she bore to Jacob, went out unattended to see the girls of the place. And when Shechem, son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he seized her, laid with her, and humbled her, defiled her, disgraced her. But his soul longed for Dinah. He loved the girl and spoke comfortingly to her young heart's wishes. And Shechem said to his father Hamor, "Get me this girl to be my wife." Jacob heard that Shechem had defiled Dinah, his daughter. Now his sons were with his livestock. So Jacob held his peace until they came. But Hamor went out to Jacob to have a talk. When Jacob's sons heard it, they came from the field, and they were distressed, grieved, and very angry, for Shechem had done a vile thing, which ought not to be done. And Hamor conferred with them. "The soul of my son Shechem craves your daughter. I beg of you, give her to him to be his wife, and make marriages with us. Give your daughters and take our daughters. You shall dwell with us. The country will be open to you. Live and trade and get your possessions in it. Let me find favor in your eyes, and I will give you whatever you ask of me. Ask me ever so much dowry and marriage gift, and I will give according to what you tell me. Only give me the girl." The sons of Jacob answered Shechem deceitfully, because Shechem had defiled their sister. They said to him, "We cannot give our sister to one who is not circumcised, for that would be a disgrace to us. But we do consent to do this, if you will become as we are, and every male among you be circumcised. Then we will give our daughters to you, and we will take your daughters, and we will become one people." Their words pleased Hamor. The young man did not delay to do the thing. Then Hamor and Shechem discussed the matter with the citizens, saying, "These men are peaceable with us, so let them dwell in the land. For the land is large enough for us and for them. Let us take their daughters for wives, and let us give them our daughters. But the men will consent to our requests, and be one people, only on condition that every male among us be circumcised. Shall not their cattle and their possessions and all their beasts be ours? Only let us consent to them, and they will dwell here with us." And all the people listened and heeded, and every male was circumcised. But on the third day after the circumcision, when all the men were sore, two of the sons of Jacob, Simon and Levi, Dinah's full brothers, took their swords, boldly entered the city, and slew all the males. And they killed Hamor and Shechem, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house, where she had been all this time, and departed. Then the rest of Jacob's 11 sons came upon the slain and plundered the town, because their sister had been defiled. All their wealth and all their little ones and their wives they took captive. And Jacob said to Simon and Levi, "You have ruined me, making me infamous with the inhabitants of the land, which are the Canaanites and the Perizzites. We are few in number, and they will gather together against me and attack me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house." And they said, "Should he be permitted to deal with our sister as with a harlot?" Okay, so quick recap, you know what I'm talking about? We got Leah, which is Jacob's second wife, right? You know what I'm saying? She had the daughter. Some men in the land saw her, basically just took her, raped her, but the dude liked her and was like, man, I kind of want to keep you, da da da. But apparently, it didn't go down smooth. She was at these dudes' house this whole time. The dad came out to try to meet the Jacob and like discuss and say, hey, we could become one people. And of course, the sons tricked him, and they didn't really want to become one people. They were planning to go murder him after they talked him into doing the circumcision. And even the other people, they're like, man, we're gonna trade wives, and their stuff gonna end up being our stuff anyway. So who cares? You know what I'm saying? And so now what it looks like, the Levi, remember that name, Levi and Simon, they went on a murder spree. You know what I'm saying? And then now their brothers are there, plundering the town. Yes, this was a lick. Yes, they're catching bodies, people dropping. You know what I'm saying? And they're in there getting all they can. But and check this out, they took like women and kids captive. So they got plans to what to do with people. And there's like these different structures. There's a such thing as a harlot, as we see. So yeah, so it's like, yeah, we ain't doing the harlotry around here for that, not with our sister. And don't worry, they're gonna get in big trouble for this. But hey, this is what they did, and these are still God's people. Not perfect.